Good morning. Hey, y'all. Good morning. What's this lock doing? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Y'all come on, say with me. Wake up and win. Wake up and win. Wake up and win. Listen, it's never going to get old. Hey, y'all, this is your girl. Listen, y'all see this chocolate, this satin dark chocolate? I think chocolate brown is my new favorite color. Y'all see this chocolate brown sateen? I think chocolate brown is my new favorite color. Good morning and welcome to Wake Up and Win Live with your girl, Dr. Najuma. I'm so grateful to have you on with us this morning. Here on this platform, we offer a daily win word to help you get your day started. I'm especially here to talk to those of you who have gone through a major loss. You may be in the process of restoring, recovering, renewing, refreshing, rebuilding, but I want you to know you can get back up and get back out there and win. Our philosophy is that you can go through a major loss, fully recover, and get back out there and win. And why do I say that? Because it has happened to me. 2018, major loss, lost my son. I've been through a divorce. I've been through health challenges. I've been through assault, sexual assault. And so I do understand what it means to go through a major loss, a major challenge and traumatic event, to have to recover, restore, rebuild, renew, and get back out there and win. And I believe that you and I we can win again. And so our daily win word is to help you get up, get out there, and go win. So let's get into our win word today, which is choice. One of the things that has helped me, and I just simply offer tools and tips that help me, things that I've studied and I've learned even through my academic process. But one of the things that I have learned in this process of recovery and restoration, especially in it'll be 5 years this October since my son's life was taken. And one of the things that I have learned is the power of choice. The power of choice, that when you recognize you can choose. And so joy, happiness, laughter, excitement doesn't necessarily now come easy for me. Sometimes I actually have to choose it. I have to speak to my mind, speak to my emotions, and choose today is going to be a good day. Choose to take a different response path than what I'm feeling. Choose to move in spaces differently so I am not triggered or operating off a trigger, right? That you and I can choose. Now, there are some things that will come upon us, and in those moments, you just kind of feel like you just have to go with what is happening in your body and your mind. And that happens, especially with traumatic experiences, unexpected, devastation, right? Sometimes you can feel like you're powerless to your response and how you manage the moment. And so people say things like, I couldn't help it and I didn't know what else to do. And those are real. Those are real spaces. And so when you come to yourself, though, we're not talking about like in the initial moments. And some people are able to think clear in tough moments. I know I've been gifted to be able to do that a lot. Not always, but a lot. I'm able to not panic, if you will, and give a response that is clearer, right? And everybody doesn't have the non panic kind of it's a lot of light coming here, sorry. So what happened was, like, I got this light under my eye. Let me see if I can shift this. I don't know if that just helped or made it worse. Anyway, there we go. Well, okay, we're gonna work through it. It's the glasses. I got that. I want to find someone who makes some non-glare glasses. So anyway, so I know that I have for a lot of times have the ability to, I'm not a panicker, right? So things happen, I don't panic often. It doesn't happen much. However, um, in order to offer clearer responses in life, um, and to not operate day to day in my emotions, day to day in all of my feels, day to day in even the sorrow sometimes, the grief, the struggle, right? Of and even the hard work of recovery, because recovery is a choice in and of itself, right? I have to choose to recover. I have to choose I want to be restored. I have to choose I want to be refreshed, right? But I want to. So these are all choices that we're making. None of these things just come upon us or happen. Um, and so I want to empower you to know today that you can choose, right? I totally understand sorrow, grief, pain, hurt, disappointment. And I understand that we can choose. And we can choose how we respond. We can choose the flow and the direction. And so I just want to offer today that you have a choice. And I mean, and I'm sure you know that you have a choice, just like you have a choice in what you're going to eat today for the most part. You may have a choice in what you'll wear today for the most part. You may have a choice in the route that you'll take to go to work or go to school for the most part, right? There's some choices. And I want to offer today you have choice around how you'll recover from what you went through. You have a choice in how you will refresh and rebuild and allow yourself to be restored. We have a choice. And we can choose a few things. We can choose time length. We can choose process to a degree. We can choose how we'll mentally and psychologically process these things. I can choose who I'll engage with. Like there's so many opportunities that we can make a choice about. And so where you are is that doesn't have to be the stuck place or the final destination. You and I can choose. We can choose to get up. We can choose to lay down. We can choose, I'm going to be better. I'm going to get better. We can choose that. We can choose, I'm going to get some help. We can choose. And so I want you to know today that you have the power of choice working for you today. And that's everything from what you'll eat for breakfast to how you'll process disappointment, how you'll process grief, how you'll process loss. You actually can choose. And again, there are some things times can come upon us and emotionally we respond. And again, that happens a lot with traumatic experiences. And there's a good portion of our life and our day and our time that we choose. And so today, I pray that you choose to win. I pray that you choose to fight. I pray that you choose to get healthy. I pray that you choose to do the best thing for you today. These are all things you and I get to choose, the power of choice. And here's a little tagline that I use, and maybe it'll help you. The enemy can't stop those who understand that they have a choice. The enemy can't stop. When I say enemy, I'm talking spiritually, spiritual enemy, dark forces, opposition, powers and principalities can't stop. But even you throwing a few haters there, you can't stop an individual who knows that they have choices. How do I know? Ask Mandela. How do I know? Ask any great leader of this 21st century. Can't, how do I know? Ask Dr. King. And when I say asking these individuals who are deceased, I'm talking about read their writings, study their work, watch some of their old videos. You can't stop an individual who understands that they have the power of choice. You can't, it's hard to oppress a person who understands they have choice. It's hard to intimidate a person who understands they have choice. It's hard to keep a person down who understands I have a choice. I can actually get up. I don't have to stay here. The power of choice. And I pray today that your choices empower you, that your choices bless you, that your choices benefit you, that your choices are the best choices for where God is taking you today. So listen, thank you for joining us on Wake Up and Win Live with your girl, Dr. Najuma. It is a Winner's Wednesday. And so today we celebrate our wins. I want you to celebrate every win you have today. And a win that I'm celebrating is that we launched the Sisters of RISPA Healing Breakfast. This breakfast is for mothers like myself who have lost their children to some form of violence, whether it's community violence, police violence, gun violence, domestic violence, sexual violence. You may have lost a child or children to any of those forms of violence in our communities. And so I want to invite you to, it's an intimate group, it's a small number. Seating is very limited, but I want you to join us. I want you to join us. So click the link below and join us. Register. It is free. It's a free breakfast, no cost to you. All you got to do is come and show up. All right. So click the link below so we can send you a confirmation email. And we'll see you tomorrow morning with another daily win word. Oh, and don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. We're trying to get these numbers up. So help us out, subscribe, and share with a note for somebody else to subscribe. All right. I'm out, y'all. Peace.